Hey everybody, it's me Akasha. I'm so very sorry that I have not been keeping up with my videos and everything, but it's been very difficult. My family and I are going through a move, and we're not in a permanent home right now. We're actually staying with somebody. And when it comes to internet, I'm gonna have to go somewhere for it. So maybe I'll get Wi-Fi somewhere. But anyway, today what I have for you is the 4 Winds wishing spell. Like I said, I was going to give you guys a wish spell and everything like that, and get everything on a roll. And then I'm going to be doing a fairy video for you guys because fairies have won. Also, I just need to make sure I get this all there. Okay, so the 4 Winds wishing spell is a very good and working spell. I've used it before. Well, not before, but quite a few times, and it has worked for me. And one thing you should know about wishing spells is that you have to be very specific. And when I mean specific, I mean specific. Like, let's say you're asking for a particular guy or girl, you know, you're wishing for love or something like that. Describe the person in detail on what you want them to be like. And like, when I say that, you could ask for someone who is sweet and kind and all that good stuff, you know, but then they don't love themselves and they're kind of like a little depressed or something like that, but they're still sweet and kind. Or you could leave out maybe like a few things and they turn out to be super jealous. So don't forget to add those type of things in there, you know what I mean? So anyway, with this spell, they have different, this is very simple. All you need is to be in a place that's kind of nature filled. Not filled, like, you see this tree behind me? That'd be good enough, as long as you're outside, because it has to be, like, into the wind. That's why it's called the 4 Winds wishing spell. You can also, you just need basically 1 herb or powder, okay? Like, you can have more than 1, depending on what you're exactly wishing for. For me, I used, like, 3 different herbs for it, to get, my wish. But anyway, I'm going to tell you a few that they have in here for you guys. You can use bay laurel for success wishes. You can use rosemary for promotion and advancement wishes. Cinnamon for power wishes. Cardamom for love wishes. And peppermint for prosperity wishes. And then there's also one in here, like I think it's called vervain or something like that. I can't really tell. It's hard to tell. They even have like another word for it there. That's for just basically general wishes, like anything random that you might have in mind. Now, you don't have to use the ones that they have in this book or that I'm using today. You can easily just get like an herb or a powder that you have at home and just use one of those. All you have to do is find out the properties of it, and if it has the properties of your wish, then it should work just well. It will work, but you get my point. So anyway, like, you just basically turn like any herb you have or anything into a powder, okay? There's a powder I have. And before you do this, I'm going to perform it for you, but before you do this, put the herb in your hand, okay? And then whisper your intention into it, like what you want, what your wish is, okay? So you guys, let's get started.
Okay, now start from the north, and then chant. King Boreas of the north wind, by the powers of earth, I call to you, carry my wish to the northern quarter, and by the powers of the gnomes, I ask that you bring me success. Blow it into the wind. Then continue to the east. Then chant. King Urius of the east wind, by the powers of air, I call to you, carry my wish to the eastern quarter, and by the powers of the sylphs, I ask that you bring me success. King Notus of the south wind, by the powers of fire, I call to you, carry my witch to the southern quarter, and by the powers of the salamanders, I ask that you bring me success. King Zephyrus of the west wind, by the powers of water, I call to you, carry my wish to the western quarter, and by the powers of the undines, I ask that you bring me success. Now blow the powder into the wind, and walk away, and do not look back.
Okay, everybody, I hope that helped you out. It was very easy and simple, and there was, everything there for you. And not only that, after you turn to the north, south, east, and west, when you're done, walk away and do not look back. That's the little catch to it. You cannot look back. Okay? And when you're told not to do something, you have that urge to do it, So do not look back. Walk away and don't look back. So you guys, I hope that was easy, simple. If you have any questions, just let me know. I will be glad to answer them for you. And there was one more thing I wanted to say, but I don't know. Oh yes. When you hold the powder and you tell it your intention, like you hold it and you start talking into it. You tell it the intention, then take a moment and visualize the situation happening as if it's already happening, okay? Like, just take in that moment, visualize everything, every detail. You're feeling, they're feeling, what they are thinking, what they're going to say, what you're going to say, what you're thinking, where you are, who's there, and what's going on, okay? So who, what, when, where, and why. So anyway, guys, I hope that helped, and take a look at my other videos, and blessed be, you guys. Bye.